Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, how much could depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos and these updates. You have to meet with Nnamdi Kanu one-on-one to hear from him directly. The legal team urges Bola Tinubu. Yes. Now, Barrister Nnamdi Ejiofor, the lawyer to the detained leader, the legally detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has appealed to Bola Tinubu to demonstrate his democratic credentials, if any, by trying to personally hear from the illegally detained agitator, Onyendu Kanu. In a statement titled, Why President Bola Tinubu Should Meet Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Ejiofor pleaded that Nnamdi Kanu's persona is greatly misunderstood by those that have not had personal contact with him. Yes. Now, he recalled that Bola Tinubu had in the past agitated for democratic rule after the annulment of June 12 elections. He also fought for good governance, as well as bad and excruciating economic policies as rooted in the oil subsidy protest, which he championed during the Jonathan administration. Now he said that Nnamdi Kanu is a tribalized Nigerian who is more interested in good governance, equity, and corrupt-free country, but is misunderstood by his leadership of IPOB. He said Kanu has a great passion for the turnaround of Nigeria's economic fortune, as well as the fight against corruption and other forms of social ill in the society so that the country can have a better future. He therefore called on the president to have a private audience with Nnamdi Kanu so that he can get first-hand the man's theories on how Nigeria can forge ahead. Recall that before his death recently, Ohaneze Ndigbo President Chief Emmanuel Iwayawu emerged from a meeting with Nnamdi Kanu at the DSS detention hell and was awed at his deep insight, intellect, persona, and clear-headedness, which led to the old man's shedding of tears and vowed to meet with President Tinubu to plead for his release. He said, quote, the call for Kanu's release has gained more traction as Tinubu's government has chosen a peaceful path with other agitators like Omoyole Sowore, Sunday Boho, Amiete Ala Kautohore Bello Bodejo, who were similarly charged with offenses against the state. The conciliated attitude of the government to Boko Haram terrorists who killed, kidnapped, and raped Nigerians during Kanu's incarceration, coupled with the fact that several courts had ordered his release, all make it a compelling case for a reconsideration of his case. Additionally, Kanu's release, as most people have argued, will help to end the carnage in the southeast and improve the peace and security in the region. End of quote. Yes, that is it. So he said, with peace in the region, the military deployed there can then be redeployed to face the bandits and terrorists wreaking havoc in the northeast, northwest, and parts of the north center, leading to food insecurity that is now causing hunger, protest in the land. So that's what the legal team that are pleading. Yes, Nnamdi Ejiofor. Yes, Ejiofor. Oh yes. So that's what I'm saying. Yes. That look, Tinubu must have this first-hand information, have direct contact. So if he meets this leader of the IPOB, they will have no reason keeping him in detention, because you know that this man has the magic wand for a better country. But the point is this: we have gone that level, we have passed that level of a better country in this conception. Yes, the first is this: we have seen him, the man who they say is the president, is ruling the country. It's not someone who wants a better country. That's number one. He is not somebody who wants a better country. They don't want a better country. All of them are the court of power. As we're speaking today, they don't want a better country. The senior president, we have known them, or whoever, all of them, they don't want a better country. Yes. Where is the equality? Every day they are widening the gap between the rich and the poor. These are the things Mazam Khan is fighting against. Yes. Mazam Khan is fighting against these things. The gap between the rich and the poor widening every day. We have seen it widening to the unbearable stance since Tinubu assumed duty. Yes, the rich getting richer, the poor getting poorer. The government of the elite, by the elites and for the elites. Is that what you are saying? Somebody who is propagating such a government, and he said he will understand Mazam Kanu. Let's see. Because he's not the one or the type who wants a better country. Okay? They want to subjugate the poor, the masses, so that the rich will continue to become richer and dominate the poor. And in such an environment, look, there's nothing that causes insecurity, conflict, and war than the inequality. Inequality. Oh yes. On a daily basis, you see the gulf between the rich and the poor getting enlarged, expanding. Whereas other countries are trying to close up their own gap. These ones, they are expanding their own every day. And you think that insecurity will stop, conflict will stop, there won't be war? Okay, we're watching. Yes, but what we are saying is this. Mazam Kanu is not willing to see and, for a better and a country that has been dragging themselves backwards to go and be discussing how the country will be better with people who are orchestrating this evil on the people. Oh yes, it's just a mere academic exercise. Let him release Mazam Kanu. He mustn't meet him. Okay, the court of competent jurisdiction have said it. Allow him to go home. Simple. No, he must meet him. Mustn't meet him because we have known him. Okay? Yes, his character threats is there. They're not willing to amend. They're not willing to get the country correct. Since 1 year, he assumed duty. If he's someone who is willing to lead the country to an enviable height, to amend and to bring the country together and to create an enduring legacy, we should have known by now. Oh yes, he has been championing this issue of a restructure. This man, Tinubu, since he assumed it, he has never mentioned it again. He has been championing the structure. When Jonathan was there, the structure. Now, where's the structure again? He's not mentioning it. So it has reached to his turn, and he's doing whatever he wants. Okay? But we are assuring him that definitely he might be the last president. Yes. Of this conception. Sincerely speaking. So we are not begging anybody to interface with Mazam Kanu to get intelligence from him. Those who have met him one-on-one, those who have discussed with him one-on-one, have actually explained to us, to the world, to those who care to listen and understand, the richness of his intellect is not in doubt. You don't even need to meet him one-on-one. Yes, when he speaks to the audience from wherever he is, you will understand that this man is a man of wisdom and rich intellect. So when you see people following him, they're not following him sheepishly. For a reason, they're following him. For a reason, they believed in him. For a reason, they said he is our leader. And simple. So he mustn't meet this man. Oh yes. So and he's not ready to meet him. To meet who? To talk who? He let him release him. Simple. Unconditionally. He deserved to be released. Oh yes. Those ones they released, did they meet him one-on-one? What of the man from their place? Iboho. We're asking whether Tinubu met Iboho one-on-one before he was released. We're asking whether Tinubu met Bodejo, Mieti Allah, all the terrorists that have been releasing. Tinubu met them one-on-one. The terrorists, known terrorists, Bodejo, Mieti Allah, and others. Too numerous to mention. terrorists they have been releasing from detention.